The bald guy steps out of the car, and the special forces move in fast, sent to rescue their boss. The bald goon stands there clutching his gun, totally lost. He's used to gang wars, but nothing prepared him for this. Still, he's got guts. The second he lifts his weapon, all four bald guys are taken out cold. There's another suspicious vehicle nearby, and just as they're about to pull back, Kate glances in her rearview mirror. It's a Mexican cop. That's how chaotic this place is. No one's trustworthy. Anyone could be a cartel rat. Matt stays cool as a cucumber the whole time, sticking close to the cartel boss with that Thanos-level intimidating aura. After fighting through hell, they finally get the cartel kingpin across the border into the U.S. rule-abiding. Kate chews Matt out again. They'd opened fire without caring about civilians. But sowing chaos was always Matt's main goal. He just tells her, "You can sit this one out if you want." For the cartel boss, they break out the waterboarding, chugging him full of water, then squeezing his bladder. Kate signed up for this mission, but none of them play by the rules. She never even knows what's coming next. She's stressed out, chain-smoking now. One of the guys tells her, "Come on, let's go watch the fireworks." Kate follows him up to the roof. Across the way is the same city they transported the cartel boss through earlier. Now it's echoing with gunshots, cartels, and hitmen running wild. After the day she's had, Kate has no clue what Matt's gonna do next. Her partner Reggie checks in on her, but Kate's already been shut down twice. She doesn't want to ask any more questions. Reggie drives the three of them to another border town. There, Matt stops a bunch of cars crossing the border, getting ready to search them. They're only looking for people who got in near Nogales. Everyone else can go. Next, Alejandro starts grilling each person one by one. Reggie wants to know what's really going on, so he pulls Matt aside. As a former lawyer, Reggie needs answers. He's tired of him and Kate being kept in the dark. Turns out, after waterboarding the cartel underboss, he spilled the beans about a tunnel east of Nogales. The Mexican cartels dug it straight into the U.S. to smuggle drugs. They're stopping these cars to find out which areas the crossers are avoiding. And the reason the underboss talked? He's dead meat if he ever goes back to Mexico. Matt promised him 30 years in a U.S. prison, safe and sound. Matt says it again. We need to stir up enough chaos, so Diaz gets called back to Mexico to see the boss. Then we'll find where their big shot's hiding. Next, Matt's gonna hit Diaz where it hurts, his wallet. Gotta speed up his trip to Mexico. At the bank, they zero in on a woman laundering money for Diaz. Then they order their guys to arrest her. But arresting her isn't the point. Freezing her bank accounts is. And when they search her bag, they find stacks of cash. Keep an eye on those colorful rubber bands holding it together. Rule-following Kate pipes up again. She thinks they've got enough to file charges. So she goes into the bank to investigate. Turns out these money launderers only deposit just over $9,000 at a time, so they don't trigger any flags. Kate wants to arrest Diaz right then and there, but Matt just says,
"Well, called back to Mexico, that's the..."
We have no jurisdiction in Mexico. We have nothing. We need to do something now.
Can't arrest him.
Back at his fancy mansion, Diaz gets the news and starts panicking. Kate and Reggie report everything to their superiors, but the response is the same. The deposit records only make Diaz a suspect, not a criminal. They tell Kate to stay out of it.
I don't have the authority to hire advisors or authorize joint agency missions or fly agents from Air Force bases. Are you understanding me? These decisions are made far from here by officials elected to office, not appointed to them. So if your fear is operating out of bounds, I am telling you, you are not. The boundary has been moved.
After leaving, Kate needs a drink. She starts questioning if the justice she believes in is even real. Besides drinking, she's still smoking nonstop. Later, she runs into Reggie's former colleague at the bar, another agent named Ted. Kate starts to relax, letting all her stress melt away for a minute. She even brings the newly met Ted back to her place. But just as things are about to go further, Kate's gut drops. She sees Ted's keychain and suddenly slams on the brakes. She jumps up, realizing she's in mortal danger. She reaches for her gun to take Ted out, but they start fighting fiercely. In the end, Ted pins Kate to the floor, choking her within an inch of her life. Just then, Alejandro bursts in, saving Kate from being strangled to death. Matt's thrilled. Kate brought them a lead. After beating Ted up and threatening him, the two get a list of dirty cops from him. Kate can't believe she almost hooked up with a hitman.
You know assassin. We just wanted to know what you know. They're after us, not you.
Thank you.
Now Kate finally gets it. How deep the cartel's infiltration goes. Over with the happy Mexican cop family. The son's sucking up to his dad again, begging for a ride to soccer practice. But when the son touches his dad's gun,
No, eso no lo voy a tocar.
dawn breaks, and the special forces gear up to find the tunnel into Mexico. The plan: take down everyone smuggling drugs, and the Mexican cops helping them. They're just as bad as the cartels. Using satellite tracking, they pinpoint Diaz's location and lock onto him tight. As for Kate and Reggie, Matt suggests they sit this one out. No gear, after all. But that's just payback for Kate snitching yesterday. He still tells his guys to grab them gear, ordering them to just cover the rear at the scene.
Okay?
Then where are we going?
CIA can't operate with the U.S. borders without a domestic agency attached.
Turns out this is why Matt wanted Kate on the team in the first place. If we find drugs, you guys get to seize him, he says. Reggie tells Kate to just let them handle it, but Kate pulls gear out of the trunk. She's joining this mission, no question. A Mexican cop is helping smuggle the drugs, driving his police car as a storm rolls in. Dark clouds loom in the distance, lightning flashing. Matt and the special forces reach the area and near the tunnel. The cameraman captures some stunning shots here. They split into two teams, starting to search for the tunnel entrance. Long after sunset, the border sky still glows faintly on the horizon. They find the abandoned car marked as their signal and finally locate the tunnel entrance. This is Kate's perspective now. The special forces ahead move like ghosts, taking out cartel members silently, only bodies left in their wake. Then all hell breaks loose with a fierce gunfight. Meanwhile, the Mexican cop and cartels are unloading drugs when they hear the gunshots from the tunnel. The cartels tell the cop to leave his police car and run. But just then, the cartel guy gets a bullet to the head.
Manos arriba.
Alejandro grabs the Mexican cop, holding him at gunpoint, but Kate appears right behind them.